Whether you're watching, listening or reading this, welcome back to the Runpreneur vlog. And today we're talking about the importance of daily goals. So the Runpreneur vlog is part of the Runpreneur challenge, which is our mission to raise £1 million for children's charities and to save the lives of children who need it the most by run vlogging on consecutive days the distance of one lap around the world. It is a staggering 40,075 kilometres. That's just shy of 30,000 miles. It's an 11-year challenge of running every single day whilst vlogging a minimum of 5 kilometres, and I even have to do it barefoot style. So to find out how you can support the challenge, please go to the links in my bios or to the website challenge.runpreneur.co, and let's get started. So, the importance of daily goals. Now, I've tried and tested so many different types of goal setting, time blocking, all sorts of different, prioritization mechanisms, all sorts of different things over the years to get an optimum level of productivity. Okay, and what I mean by that is obviously I'm looking to try and get to reach my goals and milestones in the shortest and most efficient way. That's productivity to me. And I came across this one a long time ago and didn't really get to grips with it, to be honest with you, the importance of daily goals. So I thought, well, what do you mean by daily goals? Does it mean that I have to do all these things every day to achieve progress? But what it came down to is I first came about this by the power of why. Okay, was it the power of now or the power of why? I can't remember. It was an audiobook I listened to some time ago, and it was about finding that one thing. Oh no, the one thing, that's what it's called. There we go. It always came to me when I was discussing it. But anyway, the one thing audiobook, and the idea behind it is, what is the one thing you can do today that will push you closer to your goals tomorrow? And I had all these crazy time blocking, so I didn't put too many things on my schedule for each day. I had processes where I was aware of the kind of 60-40 rule, whereby you'll only realistically get 60% of your day you'll actually get to do the things you expected to do. 40% will be distractions. I understood that. I understand the 80-20 principle, that 80% of your progress will come from 20% of your tasks, or 80% of your problems will come from 20% of your issues. So I understand all these principles to try and drive a very productive outcome. And before you know it, when you're trying to implement so many different systems and processes of productivity, you end up creating a system which takes quite a while to administer. So it's counterproductive having so many things going on at a single point in time. So over the course of time, I read a book recently called Make Time. Okay, and it was by these ex-Google employees, and they were tasked with driving efficiencies within Google, so super switched on guys. And they came up with a simple principle called the highlight. And what they mean by that is, what is the highlight of your day, which is going to drive you to wherever your goal is. Now, they said you don't have to link your highlight to progress towards a goal or milestone. It could be that your highlight of the day is to spend time with your family, and that might be the most important thing for you today. But what is the most important thing on your list on your agenda for the day? And mark that single thing as your highlight. And just get that done. If you just get that one thing done, what you've classified as the most important thing in your schedule, then that is going to be hugely impactful on your progress, your happiness, your well-being, because you'll always feel that you've had a successful day. If you have a list of things to accomplish, you're not going to get through them all, okay? And you're always going to have that feeling of, I didn't get through that. So this is a really, really simple principle of just highlighting one task or one thing throughout the day, which is going to make your day a success. And then if you achieve it, then that is successful. And I think that's the difference to this perspective. So we just bear with me a second, just going past somebody. No, I'll talk about you. I'll tell you, I was expecting the old. That's the end of my running streak. Sorry about that, I get awkward when I talk past people. But anyway, so going back to the overarching principle is people beat themselves up too much about progress, about accomplishing so many things every single day. Just try this strategy. I've adopted it recently, and it does remove a huge element of stress and just by an overwhelm, by focusing on one thing every day. If you get that one thing done, something that is also important, you might be able to push back to tomorrow, and it could be your one thing for tomorrow. But if you get that one thing done every day, it will put you on a pathway to progress, productivity, success and happiness. So, hope that's useful. So I've talked to you about what the process of a daily goal is and the importance of it. I've talked about the underlying principles behind it. I've talked about now I'm using it, I'm noticing a significant difference in my well-being, probably more than my progress, I would say. I don't feel as stressed. If you look at a list of 10 things as opposed to one thing, it makes a very, very different, it's very different in terms of how overwhelming that looks. So focusing on one thing gives me a more comfortable and enjoyable working and personal environment. So why should you do it? Well, if you're somebody who struggles with overwhelm, you procrastinate a lot, you struggle with anxiety or stress, then try this. It's just a simple process that so many successful people talk about, and it will be absolutely game-changing in managing those stress levels. And as a result, if you stick to it every day, your progress and productivity will benefit as well. So I hope that's useful. As always, the Runpreneur vlog is part of the Runpreneur challenge, which is my mission to save the lives of children by raising £1 million for children's charities by run vlogging on consecutive days the distance of one lap around the world. It's a crazy 40,075 kilometres. It's an 11-year challenge. So please get behind it and support me any way you can. Check out the links in my bios or go to the website challenge.runpreneur.co. Runpreneur is spelled RUNPRENEUR. So that's challenge.runpreneur.co, and you'll find out more at the website. Stay positive, stay happy, and I'll see you tomorrow.